Guten Tag, tankers. I have a few new tanks in my garage, what I've not told you about. Quite a few, actually. More than I can put into one video, so just going to have a look at two today. And the first one is the E50 Ausf.B. Did I do that pretty good? I like it. I was going to do the whole thing in German. Yeah, you've probably seen some of my accents in the past and laughed at me greatly, so I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, so the E50M. I loved the E50, the predecessor of this tank. My average damage in that tank was probably one of my best in the game, same as the Centurion 7.1 and the Tortai. And the Agtai. Tier 9 seems to be a really sweet spot in this game. Although you don't have the hit points of the Tier 10 vehicles, and that's the main thing about the E50M. You've pretty much got the same gun. It fires a different ammunition type as standard. It fires APCR, not AP. You have some extra spaced armour over the tracks, and that's about it really, except for some more hit points. But these tanks are very good at ramming, and I've even changed out one of my crew skills to controlled impact, especially for this tank, although it's after this video, so you'll see what I do in a minute. You have more of effect with the controlled impact than you don't, obviously, so if I'd have done what I did with controlled impact, I would have done some more damage. Anyway, E50M. Like this tank, it's fairly mobile. The track traverse is a bit poo, really, but the gun is great. It's extremely accurate, lots of penetration. Here we go. Got this T110E5. All he repairs, doesn't matter, but I take a hit, which does matter, I suppose. But we kill that Tier 10 heavy tank. Yeah, the gun on this thing, extremely accurate. Very good as a long-range sniper. You can brawl in this thing, but the only problem with this tank is the front of the turret is very, very square. Tier 10 tank destroyers can go straight through it. Some Tier 10 heavies can go straight through it, as long as they don't hit the gun mantlet. So here we go, look, as a ram. With controlled impact, I would have killed that guy without having to use one of my precious rams. Yeah, you can save yourself a lot of money in this tank by just ramming shit, rather than having to use even nice APCR rounds. Yeah, so I like this tank. I'm not doing as well in it as I did in the E50M for some reason, which is why you guys haven't seen any video footage of it yet. I've had nothing spectacular in this tank yet, nothing over about 6k. And for a tier 10 vehicle to be putting out a video for you guys to watch and it'd be worth watching, it needs to be well over the 6k mark. Yeah, but other than that, love this tank. But like any of them tier 10s I've got, E3s from the front are still a pain in the ass. Hate that tank. Shouldn't be in the game. It's way too much armour. You can just park in front of things and bounce shots in that thing, and I think it's totally unfair. Yeah, listen to me gripe just because I don't own one yet. Yeah, so E50M. The whole line was pretty good in my opinion. So the Panther at tier 7, pretty good. Comedy L100 gun, lots of pen, not much alpha damage. Then the Panther 2 was a good tank. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom! Yeah, like I said, I haven't got controlled impact on it at this point when I film this video, but if I did, probably would have creamed that guy and just needed to put one into him to kill him. Yeah, what was I saying? Panther 2, yeah, good tank, but very weak turret. I found myself, if you can get sniping people, all they had to do was aim for your turret, and it was pretty much a guaranteed hit for them. So E50 at tier 9, very good all-round tank, especially if you put clutch brake in and stuff like that on it, and then the E50M, not bad at all. So the next tank, mon ami, is the AMX Ausf.B. Yeah, not going to attempt to do the rest of the video in French now either, because my accents are appalling, although you lot would probably laugh quite a lot. I'm not going to do that to myself. Yeah, so the tier 10 French heavy tank, the AMX 50B. This was recently on that thing where you get more experience and the tank is cheaper to buy. I'd finished the AMX 5120 and I wasn't planning on buying this, to be honest, because it's not really my sort of tank. Being that it's not that well armoured, and I don't particularly do well in auto-loaders, really. So it wasn't really up my street. But Conspiracy let me know that there was a massive discount on this thing. It's basically 2 million silver off. So I sold off the 5120, which I did quite well in, and bought the AMX 50B. And again, the same as the 50M, I had quite a few high damage scoring games in the 5120, but the 50B, I've not put a huge amount of time into it yet, but I seem to be struggling to get over the 6k mark again. 5k for me is a good game in this tank, and that is about all I can do at the minute. Maybe a bit more practice. I've changed my equipment. I've gone for ventilation, gun lane drive and vert stabs, because the aim time on this thing is shocking, and the turret moves so fast. You get so much bloom when you move your turret. I went for the 2 aiming piece of equipment, and it seems to have helped. See, look, the autoloader loads quite fast, but if you move in between shots, this is even with both pieces of equipment, you still get a lot of bloom. So without those pieces of equipment, yeah, it's not particularly good. Let me know if you guys run any different sort of equipment on this thing and your reasons why. Anyway, 50B, it's not that bad, but I prefer heavy tanks with armour. I've recently bought the IS-4 and I'm liking that a lot, but 50B, not too bad, and happy I bought it on discount. Anyway, so here we go, last clip of the game. I'm on low health. I run away from that last situation because the enemies, you can see on the map, the enemies completely cleaned out that flank, so I managed to get away with just a sliver of my health. 2 left in the clip, can I get rid of them? Is that an ST1, is it? Boom, there I go. And that is me done. Well, there we go, guys, just a couple of the new tanks I hold in my garage at the minute. There is a few more, which I will come up with in a episode soon. Right, guys, please give the like if you did, please sub if you're not, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.